So this is a pound yen analysis for Monday the 27th of August. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So here on the pound against the yen, we've had the price come towards this 42.80. Had a brief consolidation, had difficulty breaking that 42.80 with that a confluence of the 400 period moving average. So a brief pullback down towards the 142, found support, so a subsequent break of the 400 period moving average and a 42.80. So a continuation up towards that 143.19, tested 143.19, rejected, had a pullback down towards that 42.80, from which we found support, tested the 43.19 again, and we've seen a subsequent breakdown from that 43.19, taking us through the 42.80, and we've rejected the 42.80 on a retest, and we might just see that follow through here to the downside. So if we do see a follow through, we'll look to see if that's a 400 period moving average holds. Successful break from which we then move down towards our 142, and if we are successful in breaking at 142, we should be aware of a 200 period moving average. But the very next level of note is a move down towards that 140.75 here on the pound against yen. Beyond that, we're looking for a move down towards that 140 on the pound yen. If, however, we are able to find support either from where we are present or the 400 period moving average at 142, we would then look to target the 142.80 here to the upside. Successful break from which we then looking for the most recent area of resistance around at 143.19, and beyond that 143.78 here on the pound against yen. Now, if we do have quite a bit of volatility to take us beyond the 43.78, the very next level of note is that 44.36 here on the pound against the yen. What we'll do now is have a look here at the higher time frames to see how prices are developing. So we'll have a look here at the weekly chart. So on this weekly chart of the pound against the yen, we do have our highs, lower highs, lower highs still. So this acceleration momentum take us down towards that 140 here on the pound against the yen. We saw a bit of a the first initial move to the upside was rejected, but last week we did see a pretty strong move to the upside, closing near our highs. So we'll see if we do have that momentum follow through. We do have to be aware that more recently structure has been somewhat bearish, so we'll see if we do see a bit of a follow through, if we do see a pullback, and then some follow through here on the pound yen. And finally we'll have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart, we can see here we've had this move to the downside, sharp acceleration here to the downside, went into this 140.75, briefly broke beyond it in towards the 140 at the high 139s, and we've seen that bullish buy side momentum come back into the market using that 140.75 as a springboard for a move up towards that 143.19, from which we've gone to a bit of a consolidation here on the pound yen. So we'll see if we do break out and see test the levels mentioned to the upside here on the pound against the yen. And with that said, that pretty much wraps up the pound yen analysis. Thanks for watching.